2-6.
All right. Well, we are just about live.
I think we are live.
I think we are live. And
We are.
yes.
Hi,
Hello.
everybody.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. It's our Monday live morning. I hope you're all doing really well. I think everything was thrown out because the times changed, and not, like, so many people didn't know that the times had changed. I was one of them because I'm in the UK. I had no idea that things had changed in the US. Although I hold a podcast and my other business partner is in Canada, so it didn't actually occur to me that the same thing could have happened in the US.
Yes. Yeah, it throws everybody off. So hopefully people will forgive us. Whoops. I'm trying to get our live onto my phone. So if we see comments, but
it's all right. I've got it up on my phone and I see a couple of people are watching already. So hi, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Really excited about today, right, Christina? It's a topic that so many people don't realize why they're not being able to achieve what they need to achieve. And it actually comes down to our belief system.
Yes,
we live in a belief-driven universe, and everything, and it's not the beliefs that we have consciously, it's the beliefs we have in our subconscious mind that we don't even know is happening, which, you know, I remember when I first found out about this, I was like, that's so unfair, because
right?
I don't know, right? It's like, I don't know about it. Like, how unfair is this? Why doesn't, you know, I should know what my beliefs are. I should be told what my beliefs are, and I should be very aware of what my beliefs are. But actually, you know, as unfair as it seems to start with, the great thing about it is we do have the ability to tap into our subconscious mind and be able to change those beliefs. And even if we don't know exactly what they are, there's tools, there's techniques to use that can really tap into that. And how do you know if you've got beliefs that are not working for you? I mean, how would you even know? You have to
I'll tell you.
Go on, please do. Please do.
I'll tell you.
Please do.
When I'm in a meeting or something's being spoken about that is pointing out what I don't have that I need, there's a voice, and it wants to take me down the road of, this has always happened to you, you can't do it. And I don't care how successful anybody is, we all have that voice. That's where you start seeing, okay, what is it that I'm telling myself, and where did this belief come from? So that's just my input, because I noticed this morning, we were in a meeting, you and I, and we were talking about something important, and there was like this thing going on. And I went, that doesn't help. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, and it's amazing because you do, if you listen to yourself, you can actually find what's going on, and where these, you won't necessarily know where the beliefs are coming from, but you know, actually, the thing with our subconscious mind, a lot of it's not our beliefs, it's what other people have said, and it's other people speaking to us that we don't even know has gone into our subconscious. So let's say you've always wanted to write a book, let's use that as an example, and you keep making up excuses. That's because you have a belief that's stopping you. You've got something going on that's saying to you, well, no one's going to read it, or who am I to write a book, or I don't think that, you know, no one's going to take notice of it, or it won't be good enough. What if it doesn't turn out well? There's something going on, and that's a belief. And so if you're not doing the things that you want to be doing, it's because of your belief system, and that's what it comes down to, right?
Yeah, exactly. I used to notice when I had something I needed to do for my business, I'd find myself cleaning house because it was just something else to do. And
Yeah.
I went, wait a minute, how is this making me money? How is this helping me be successful?
It's not exactly, but it's amazing because we do, like, when it's something you know that you need to be doing, you actually, so many of us will divert into something else and go, oh, I can do that in 5 minutes, I can do it in 10 minutes, and then before you know it, your days pass by and it hasn't been done. And that's because of our belief system again. And when you break through these beliefs and you actually push through and you actually take the time to understand what is those beliefs. And then, look, I'm a belief clearing practitioner. I certified myself to do it. So going through that for me was a massive eye opener to understanding myself, what I'm holding myself back on. So be able to share those techniques that I've learned and implemented myself is, to me, is phenomenal. It's like, because I just want everybody to succeed in this world. And I don't mean in wealth wise, I mean success in your everyday life, to feel happy, to wake up and be ready for your day and actually be excited, because we are a miracle to be here.
Yes.
You think of some things in the world that are going on and we're here safe and sound and doing really well. So it is a huge miracle for us, and we really do need to take that into account. And it's the best thing to be able to do something that you've always wanted to do and actually do it, actually find those ways. And how do you get how do you get to that? You've got to listen to yourself. You've got to get to know you, get to know what your flaws are, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, where you're going. How do you do things? Do you procrastinate? Do you like make up excuses for things, or are you a go-getter? Do you just focus on something and if you're the person that focuses on something and just knows that's what I'm doing and goes for it, then success is inevitable at some point. I'm not saying the first shot at it is going to be the best success, but it will become like that. So
Yeah. No, I think, one of the things that I think is really the problem is the amount of noise. And when I say noise, I mean there's noise from social media, there's noise from the television, there's noise from your work situation, there's noise from family if you're living with family. There's noise almost, it feels like 24/7 these days. We have a phone. Nobody used to be able to find me. I grew up without a phone. I went places. Nobody texted me. No, it was like a whole different world now. And so you can't hide out. If you don't answer a text and somebody says, well, I texted you, but
yes,
you left your phone in the car, they get angry
yes,
because they couldn't
yes,
immediately get access to you. And it's
yes.
like, wait a minute, like, who said that I should be on every minute of the day for people to get in touch with?
I
You
love you
know,
brought this point up, Christina. I absolutely love that you brought this up, because it is a big thing and it does stop so many people to be able to do what they want to do, because there's a demand in a person. And I can honestly say that I've had it where my phone would go, when I say 24/7, it would not stop.
yeah.
And I got to a point where I just thought, I'm not getting anything done. I'm falling behind on every point in my life, because I'm attending to people who want to hear, who want my energy, who need me in their life. But I'm not sending invoices at the end of this,
Right.
because we're classed as friends, right?
Right.
So you're expected to give your knowledge to people. But then my thought process that has become, hang on a sec, I'm the one that spent till 4 or 5 in the morning studying. I'm the one that sat there and written things after written so much out to try and clear my subconscious mind. It's me that's done all the work. And then someone's coming along and saying, because we're friends, I should be sitting there and I should be taking my time for them. And actually now my phone very rarely rings, because I've made it very clear that if you need to get hold of me, voice note or text message, and when I can get back to you. And I'm not putting myself on a pedestal, don't get me wrong. I'm just valuing myself to say my time is precious. And you're so right, because it was a point where if I didn't respond to people, they would get so upset, like, well, sorry, but I don't walk with my phone like that. I don't even think it's a good thing to have a technology around you like that.
Yeah.
So, but again, it hits your belief system, because when I was allowing that to happen, I wasn't taking myself as worthy enough to stand up for myself. And I was giving my time out so freely because I didn't even know that a subconscious belief was there that, you know, for me, it's like, I need to charge for this, whether you're a friend, whether you're family, I don't, you know, whatever the name behind you is, I'm giving you my time, right?
Yeah.
But again, beliefs, my belief system would stop me from doing that until I took that time and understood and realized actually what I've got is valuable.
And that's the thing that, I don't mean to cut you off, but I think that's the thing that holds many, many people back, is that they don't believe they deserve, and they
Yes,
don't feel worthy, and they don't feel that their input is valuable enough that either they can charge for it, or that they have the right to protect their time.
yes,
And so that is the belief system that comes up with every client in every group we do. It
yes,
is these are the beliefs that are stopping people. And so really it's important for you to find out, where is your lack of deserving, unworthiness, not good enough stuff coming from, and how do you turn it around? And so really the first key to anything is awareness. And that's why I talked about the noise, because when you're aware, like Anthea, you were just aware that you were giving away your time ad infinitum, and nobody was valuing it past the
they
fact
just
that, oh, well,
expected
I'll
it.
just, yeah, they
Yeah,
just
just
expected it.
expected it. Well, Anthea's there. I can call her. I feel down. I'm just going to call her. And then I've taken all their energy and I feel deflated at the end of it. And what did I get out of it? I
Right.
got nothing. There's nothing substantial for me. There's nothing positive for me, but they feel good because I've given them all my energy. I've uplifted them. I've allowed the words to flow through me to be able to give to them, to feel, make them feel how they need to feel, and given them tools and techniques to move forward. But yet I'm left deflated.
Yes.
And it's different when you're doing a coaching session because you're geared up for that. You're ready. It's a business. You know that you're working, you're building your business, you're helping people. And it comes, and unless you come to that point and understand, like you rightfully said, that awareness, and until you come to that awareness, it's like you'll be treading all over until you stand up and value yourself. And you'll lose people along the way because of that. Believe you me, you will lose many people along the way because they don't even know it subconsciously. They don't even realize that they just want to keep you in how they want you, not your
Exactly.
growth, right?
Exactly.
So it's, you know, when you start tapping into your belief system, a lot does change. And I don't think it's anything anyone should fear, because people get scared, that they get scared of their own success, get scared of their own greatness. And they don't know it. They don't know they're even scared of it. But actually, once you take that first step and you start learning about your beliefs, you build the confidence naturally to not even batter an eyelid when someone turns around and says, points fingers at you and plays the victim and points it all at you, and because of you, because of this, da, 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 and then
Right.
they don't want nothing to do with you. Well, I've learned to say thank you, because it's, to me, that means that I have worked on myself, my beliefs have changed, and we're no longer a vibrational match, which is great. Right?
Yeah, I mean, we don't need people in our lives who expect everything and give nothing. We don't need people in our lives who are feeding into our old belief of lack of deserving or
Yeah.
unworthiness. And the other thing, you know, is what makes someone more valid than you? If you're thinking that it's education, money, success in business, that's not more valuable than you.
Mm-mm,
Nobody is you. You
mm-mm.
are you. And,
Unique.
you know, we watched a member of our private membership go from a place where she didn't really feel like she was still trying to find her way, paying for school, uh, lots of things that were going on. And now she's got her own blog and she's actually flourishing in
That's so cool.
herself.
And
I
isn't that
mean,
cool?
that was just so precious and beautiful to watch. And it's because she was able to shift into the belief that, you know what, I have something valuable to say.
Yeah.
And you do not have to be the most eloquent, the most educated, the most anything. You
Nope.
just need to be you.
Mhm.
And we've been taught that the average person, or who am I to? And this comes from childhood, comes from society.
Mhm.
And these are the things that are little voices that pop up when you're going for a goal, that
Mm.
it's really important to
Absolutely.
just say, thank you for sharing, but that's not the truth.
Yeah,
And if that's
absolutely.
all you can do, that's big, because that starts the new thinking on what's really true, what's really true. And yeah, so
No, it's
th-
and yeah, and I hear that, and I was just going to say also, add into what you're saying there. All I think all of our members thus far have had a massive shift, and that's not okay. It's because of us, but it's because of them. But the
yes,
reason why I'm going to say it's what we do. It's because we do not hold them to their old selves. We do not
right.
put them back into the old who they are. We see them as they are and the growth who they can become, and we feed into that. We don't go back on them and say, oh well, you done this when in 10 years ago, and how dare you done that, and blah blah blah. No, we start from where we are and we move forward. And that's why every one of our members so far has had a substantial change in their life, and all for the good. And they're doing things that they probably didn't know that they were possible to do, and we just had it the other day with one of our members. So it's a great and amazing thing.
Yes. And yeah, we actually started our membership on a different platform back in the fall. And that's when we really we attracted a few members that were just really wonderful people that are still members, but just moved to another platform. And it takes time for people to make that adjustment. But now we have another new member, and it's just growing, and we're just reveling in watching people make these shifts that are very profound, just very profound. But it's a journey. Here we are, and the two of us are building a business. Okay, so we are law of attraction practitioners. And yeah, to some extent, you could call us experts in that, we have the certifications behind our names for certain aspects of this. But we're still, at the end of the day, we're still practicing exactly what we teach. We're envisioning,
Mm-hmm.
we are taking action,
Mm-hmm.
we are up leveling our alignment and vibration.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you look at us and you say, oh, they've got it together. And I don't, maybe you don't, but I'm just saying there are people who look at us and say, oh, well, they've got this and they're doing lives. But you know what?
We built ourselves there.
We built there, and
Yeah.
you can too.
Yeah.
And so it's because we've been willing to do the work to clear out the beliefs,
Yeah.
and we're still clearing out beliefs. It's a
Yes.
daily practice. It's an
Yes.
hourly,
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
And also I think to add to that, because it's the fact that we have one another to point out, what if we're holding on to a belief, and somebody's coming turning up saying, well, we can't do that. Well, there's no such word as can't. And we remind ourselves, we're able to bounce off one another. And that's why the membership and the group work so well, because we're all able to come together. And once you can, like Christina said, there's certain aspects. So for me, belief clearing is one of them. And I can hear people's limitations. I just hear them
Yes,
because I
yes.
taught myself. So you can, when you hear a limitation, it's not like I'm going to say to you, you have a limitation. No, but we speak about it, and then that person will literally be able to understand and see for themselves that they've got that limitation, and recognize that. And it's that awareness again, right? So yeah, I mean, look, beliefs are like we started off at the beginning of this saying, but we live in a belief driven universe. And if you want to succeed in anything in your world, and again, success, I'm not speaking just wealth, I'm talking about your relationships with your children, your relationship with your parents, your relationship with friends and family, your relationship with anything, or your businesses, or whatever it is that you want to make good in your world. The reason, if it's not good, is because of your belief system, and it's as straightforward as that. It's not there's no twists and turns behind this. It literally is your belief system. So we are here to help, and we can put, what we'll do also is we'll put a link in for the membership. So if you want to come and check us out and see what we're about, and see us on here, really what we can do. So yeah, just please do check it out, and we'd love to have you on board with us to help you clear your beliefs and take you to the next level, whether that is in business, whether that is in your career or your relationships, or whatever the chosen subjects for you, or it could be all of them together. But we will start where it's good for you, and we'll take you from there.
Absolutely. And I hope that you can hear our hearts in this live. We try to be as very real and honest, and helping you to see we are here because we love and care for humanity, and we want to make a difference in the lives of people. And so we hope you feel that and hear that, and you would get a heck of a lot more of that if you joined our membership. And that is not a sales pitch. That is just the truth. We have so much to give. And so thanks everybody for joining us.
Yeah, we've had some great people. I think we're seeing a number of people on here today. So, excuse me, that's really good. Don't know where that came from. Wishing you all a fantastic day ahead. We will be here again next Monday. And I think this time we're gonna do it for 11:15 Eastern, right?
Yes, 11:15 Eastern US time, which is now 3. What time is it UK?
Yeah, let me find out. Actually, it's it'll be 3:15 UK time, which is GMT time.
So all right, I will change. I got to change our post. And thanks so much for joining us today.
And take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.